And then I have this question too. So, what was your reasoning for choosing Avocademy instead of being self-taught or a design lab or any other bootcamp?
I think for me, like cost was a big factor. And so that was advantageous. I looked at like I obviously did my research and like looked across boot camps. And I was already doing like a self-taught background, if you guys remember. So I already had an internship and was like working through that and trying to teach myself. And I just wanted more structure. Like I really like to have deadlines set for me. And I felt like I was learning a lot self-taught. Like I think I could have done it. Like I don't think that necessarily like it, you know what I mean? Like, but it was just like you have to the best fit for you and how you like things structured. And for me, like having mentorship was really valuable to be able to talk and explain myself in a way that made sense. So I think like having like people to practice like interviews with and having people to like look over your designs and give actual feedback. You kind of miss out on that in self-taught, especially if you're in a startup environment. Like it's very fast paced. Like founders like might have a completely different idea of what they want from you versus like expectations and realities and pace. So I think if you are considering like a startup environment, like having mentorship outside of your startup is like one of the most like valuable things, right? Because you don't really get a lot of mentorship in a startup. It's really just like your feet hit the ground and you're like running on a sprint. So,
You have to be your own mentor
yep.
sometimes.
Yeah. You're like a design team of one.
Exactly, and it can be a lot of work, but it also teaches you a lot because you have to figure everything out by yourself because you don't have any other person to rely on or to kind of help you. So I think startups are a really good thing for some people that want to learn in the field, over like working at bigger companies where you can ask more questions and you can learn from people rather than like learn by doing.